What's up, guys? John here, and welcome back to John Moon Studios. This is part 2 of what you should know about chord theory, and today we're going to be talking about the harmonic major chords. So let's get right to it. Alright, so let's dive right into it. So if you've seen part 1 of this series, then you know the layout already. It's already familiar to you. If you haven't, up here I have the naturally occurring chords that happen inside of harmonic major, and below I have the actual harmonic major scale. So today I'm using the C harmonic major scale, and if you don't know how to create a harmonic major, then all you need to do really is know your major scales, and I assume most of you here know music theory. So if you take your basic major scale, for example, C major scale, which has all natural notes, all you need to do is flatten the sixth note, and the sixth note is A flat. So you have C, D, E, F, G, A flat, B, and C, and now you've created your harmonic major scale. So if you apply this to any major scale, flatten the sixth, then you're going to create a harmonic major scale for whatever scale you're working on. So let's get right to it. The first one we're going to look at is the C major 7 chord. So the reason why it's C major 7 is because the A flat is not part of this C chord. So all the notes here are just like the major scale notes. Just to keep in mind, below I have the triad forms of these. So if you want to just use the three note version of these chords, and you can go ahead and do it. I'm going to be playing the 7th chords up here because this is where most of the color of these harmonic major chord tones really pop out. So let's go ahead and check out the first chord. So this is a basic major 7 chord. So this is what it sounds like. Right, so I added just the another root under it just to give it a little bit more of a foundation, but this is the 4 notes in the chord. So we have C, E, G, and B. Moving on to the second chord, we have a D minor 7 flat 5, which is also the same thing as a half diminished chord if you're talking about classical theory. In the more contemporary and jazz theory, we call it a minor 7 flat 5. So this is what it sounds like. Right, so it has a minor 3rd in it, minor 7 in it, and then a flat 5. Next, we're going to move on to the E minor 7 chord. Again, since there are no alterations in the notes here, this is the E minor 7 chord from the standard major scale. So here we have E minor 7. So now we're going to go to the 4 chord. So the 4 chord now turns into a minor major 7. And what a minor major 7 is just a minor triad in the bottom with a major 7 on top. So this is what it sounds like. So this is a cool chord because it has a lot of color to it, so you can definitely add a lot of cool sounds into your songs if you end up using a minor major 7. So the next chord is another one that is relative, or the same rather, in the major scale, which is a 5/7 chord. So we have the G7 chord. This is what it sounds like. Right, so this is a standard dominant chord. Now the next chord, which is our only affected note in the scale, which is a flat 6, is going to be an A flat major 7 with a sharp 5. So essentially what you're going to do is you're going to play an A flat major chord, and you're going to sharp the 5. So we're going to put it, instead of E flat, it's going to be an E natural. And then we're going to have the major 7, which is a G natural. And this is our A flat major 7 sharp 5 sound. And then last but not least, we have a fully diminished B chord, and this is going to be with the A flat on top because, again, that is the note that is affected here. So we have this is the B diminished chord. fully diminished chord. So now that we know the naturally occurring chords inside of harmonic major, let's see what they sound like in a chord progression. So I'm going to grab a basic chord progression that could be used in any kind of scale source, and we're going to see how these chords sound and apply these seventh chord qualities to them. So I'm going to grab I'm going to do a 1, flat 6, major 7, sharp 5, to the 4 chord, to the 2 chord, to the 5 chord, and then to the 1 chord. I'm going to draw these chords out on the screen now, and then you could just follow along. Okay, so I wrote out the chord progression I'll be playing. I also wrote it in Roman numerals in case you want to move this to any other key. It's a lot easier to see it as Roman numerals. So this is the chord progression I'm going to play. You'll see this chord progression even played in major, the 1, 6, 4, 2, 5, 1. This is a super common chord progression, but now we're going to go ahead and use the harmonic major scale source so you can hear what kind of colors, you know, these new chords kind of bring into the table. All right, so I made sure to keep them all in root position so you can hear exactly what you're going to get. From there on, you can just go ahead and voice lead these chords to make them fit, you know, your song or your style of music. But now you have a better idea of what chords fit into the harmonic major scale in case you're trying to experiment and branch out into new sounds for your music. If you have any questions throughout the video, just leave your comments down below and I'll get to them as soon as possible. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the ring button so you don't miss any of my new videos. Don't forget to check out the John Moon Studios store. We have a variety of merch and you can go ahead and pick up whichever one fits your style. Be sure to send your photos to johnmoonstudios@gmail.com. I will link that in the description below because I will be featuring you guys with your John Moon Studios merch. Also, if you're stuck in your career and you need some tips to kind of help you move forward, I have my new ebook, 5 Tips to Become a Successful Music Professional. These 5 tips have helped me shape my career as I continue moving forward, and hopefully these tips can help you. It's a very easy read. It's about 15 pages long. So go ahead and check it out. It is also on the John Moon Studios website. And if you really enjoy the content on this channel, you can go ahead and click the link below onto my Patreon page. With just a little as $1 a month, you can support this channel. These videos do take effort and energy to make, and any donation will be greatly appreciated. Don't forget to share with your musician friends. I will see you guys soon.